Not a YouTuber, just like making videos. And today I'm going to do a movie review. You know, this is a special occasion. I normally don't do new movie reviews, you know. But I'm talking about Godzilla 2014. And I wanted to do this review because I'm a big Godzilla buff. You know what I'm saying? I own a lot of Godzilla movies and, you know, this and that whole Toho thing, yeah, and so forth. Now I would say with the 2014 released is a bit underwhelming. Not really feeling it, you know. I think they have learned their lesson since that 1999 debacle, or was it 98? Oh, but I'm going to show you how I'm give out spoilers or whatever. I'm like, you know what I'm saying, the movie's slow pace. You know, I guess when it comes to Godzilla movies, you have to expect a certain criteria. You know, you have the bulk of the movies are people talking. You know what I mean, and the military and them talking about what they're going to do with Godzilla or whatever, or trying to evacuate the city, or people running. So yeah, so you know, we have to get that understanding. So you know, I'm sort of used to that. But you know what I'm saying, as the Japanese Godzillas, you know what I'm saying, the thing is that they still make Godzilla movies. You know, I'm like, the last one Japan created was Godzilla Final Wars, which was released in 2007. You know, a lot of the American audience don't know this. When they think of Godzilla, they think about when they were a kid and, you know what I'm saying, the 70s. They probably thought the last Godzilla movie released by Japan, you know, was Godzilla 1985. Okay, but yeah, so we get this clear understanding. Now, with this Godzilla movie, 2014, I didn't care too much for the actors, none of the actors. You know what I'm saying, I didn't really, you know what I'm saying, the plot was like, you know, they're figuring that they're talking about how Godzilla was awakened by atomic energy and all this blah 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 scientific stuff, that they recorded seismic waves or whatever underwater. So you got, so it's me being a Godzilla fan. It's standard fare, you know what I'm saying, for them, you know what I'm saying, like the build up and so forth. But yeah, now the thing is, when Godzilla and when the monsters do come on screen, because you know the thing is with this one, Godzilla does fight, you know what I'm saying, other monsters, which is a plus, you know, but when they're on the screen, it's done well. The action is done well. The cinematography is done well. I like the new 2014 Godzilla design. Yeah, no, I'm like, you know what I'm saying, it'll really put you on the edge of your seat. But these scenes are like too far and few between, you know what I mean? And they don't last that long. As if with traditional Godzilla films, okay, we have to sit and wait for Godzilla to appear, but then when he fights another monster, you know, you may have a good 15-20 minute battle of them slugging it out and so forth, or Godzilla roaming through the city causing all sorts of carnage. Now that's the thing here. Here the fight scenes are very short. Or when Godzilla and the monster fought, you know, like they'll cut away. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, you know what I'm saying, the audience, this is what they want to see. They're really trying to go at it, but you're going to cut it away back to the humans, you know, running around reacting to, you know what I'm saying, to this mayhem that's going on. You see what I mean? And then it did have their like suspenseful moments where, you know, where the human beings are running away from the monsters, and the monsters are looking around for them, or they're getting close to them and so forth, or they're kind of like laying still while the monsters hovering over them. You know, you had some of those scenes or whatever, but the fight scenes weren't that long. And some of the things they'll do like cheap tricks, like for instance, spoilers. You know, a monster will have a monster roll through a city, but it won't show them destroying that city, but it'll just show a shot of that city being destroyed with the monster walking off and so forth. Also, the monsters in this movie that Godzilla did battle with aren't traditional Godzilla monsters. They're monsters that, you know what I'm saying, they made up for this movie. Not saying that's a wrong thing, because there's plenty of Godzilla movies where they did introduce new monsters or whatever. But if anybody expecting to see, you know, Rodan, King Ghidorah, Megalon, Baragon, or whatever, yeah, you're going to be out of luck. Now, as far as the human characters, they did have Bryan Cranston, I think his name is. You know, the dude from Breaking Bad, from Malcolm in the Middle in there. He was like the only interesting actor. But spoilers, he dies not even halfway through the movie. You know, and then the focus is on this one military kid, his son, and this guy is stiff. I'm like, this is the most dry actor ever. You know what I mean? As I said, the human characters, I just didn't really care for. I didn't care if they died or not. Matter of fact, I wanted them to die and so forth. You know, and the thing is, with this Godzilla movie, yeah, and I understand that it was created to appeal to an American audience, even though I give it props for paying homage to Japan, you know, because it started off in Japan, you know, but everything was Americanized. Like, you had an American family in Japan. You had a lot of Japanese people that were speaking English. I don't think, and so forth. So, you know, it's definitely, you know what I'm saying, for a Western audience or whatever. But the thing is, I think about that movie Pacific Rim and how Pacific Rim did everything right. You know what I'm saying? Even when there isn't big carnage on the screen, the actors, you know what I'm saying, the human element, you know what I'm saying, they were very interesting and so forth. But when it did have action, it was very big. You had long drawn out fight scene, a lot of carnage or whatever. So hence I felt that Godzilla 2014, you know, they had to really, you know what I'm saying, up the ante, because, you know what I'm saying, the bar has been raised with Pacific Rim. But hence, I guess, since they can graft off the fact that, hey, this is Godzilla, Godzilla's been around since 1958 or whatever, you know, they're going off that whole long legacy and that whole nostalgia thing, especially people who don't even know that Japanese is still pumping out Godzilla flicks or whatever. And sometimes you have to, you know what I'm saying, and you had to hope, you know, a guy, you know what I'm saying, who watches Godzilla film had to keep my fingers crossed that they stay true to their source material. Hence, Godzilla breathing out that radioactive energy or fire or whatever it is, which he does. So, but, you know, okay. If you're not really into Godzilla movies, you want to watch something fun, I guess you'll probably like it. You know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Me, myself, I won't be going back. I won't be watching this movie again or whatever. So I was thoroughly disappointed. Even though there was some great scenes in there, it's just, you know, I didn't get the bang for my buck or whatever. Alright, thanks for watching, and Sally forth.